understanding the science behind seasonal mood changes and my personal experiences. Explore the link between sunlight and serotonin production, a neurotransmitter that affects mood and sleep. I don't go outside very often because it's cold and it's winter and the sun is barely out, so I don't get the serotonin and the sunlight that I should, that would make me more happy. Um, and with sleep, yeah, I don't sleep. I'm up most of the time because I don't get the serotonin, and I've tried the lights, the sunlights, the sun lamps, whatever you want to call them, and I didn't find that they worked. Um, Discuss the impact of melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep, and how its production changes with the seasons. I believe that that has to do with the sun. When you're outside, you get the vitamin D, and that's the melatonin. Don't quote me on that, but when you are able to be outside more, you get the vitamin D, and that makes your mood a lot better. Whereas when you're inside all the time during the winter, I know that I have what I call double winter depression because I have borderline, no, I have mental illnesses that affect my moods, and I'm usually not too moody, a little bit, but they're talking about seasonal affective disorder, SAD, and its characteristics such as feeling of sadness, fatigue, and changes in appetite, which are often more pronounced during the winter months. That I can agree on. Um, I am fatigued, but not enough to go to sleep. Appetite, I don't want to eat. It's not that I don't want to eat, I just don't. Just nothing is appealing. I don't feel like cooking. I just, eating is just not a thing. Um, Sadness, yeah, like they always say, women cry in the shower because then nobody cries. Nobody knows you're crying because you're crying in the shower. Um, and that's what I do. And yeah, the changes in appetite, it's just, I should get more thin, more skinny in the winter because I don't eat much. And if we do eat, it's just something simple. I used to cook big meals, and we used to eat a lot. And now it's like, nah, do you want to eat something? Nah, not really. So, um, it says share a personal anecdote about how your mood has been affected by seasonal changes, highlighting how you've noticed increased fatigue and a decrease in motivation during the winter months. Oh man, motivation, it just isn't there. I spend most of my time on the computer just because it's something to do. It's, you don't have to think about it mostly, and you just, you don't have the motivation. I have been doing the laundry, but it's when there's a lot of it. David does the dishes. He does a lot of it, although he has, um, there's the train. He has more motivation than I do. just because I have more mental illnesses than he does. Um, Motivation. We've been here over a year and we um, haven't decorated the house yet. And I come up with ideas of, let's take the stuff that used to be in the bathroom and decorate the bathroom. Let's, do this. And I get ideas, and I always have trouble with my camera, and it's annoying. I'm looking at buying a new camera instead of a webcam. I'm looking at a digital camera that takes video because I think that'll be better. But as for motivation, I was supposed to go get the mail yesterday, and I actually did. And I don't drive, but I actually drove. And but then I had to take a package back, or a package had to be returned, and he did it. Um, he mops the floor, he does the dishes. I do the laundry because he's not allowed to touch my washer and dryer. Um, he takes care of the dogs and the cats. I take care of my bearded dragons, which I can't say which is more difficult, but you do the bare minimum, um, and that's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. And then, comes spring, and the flowers come up, and that makes you happy to see the beautiful flowers. Um, it makes your mood so much better. And going outside and the warmth and the sun, and I take my bearded dragons outside, and it just, I mean, the dogs are, all four of them are up here now, but he's shampooing the carpets because he goes, "What do you want to do today?" I'm like, nothing. And he's asking me what my plans were for today, and I'm like, the usual, nothing. Because if we don't have doctor's appointments or we don't have any appointments, we just kind of stay home and do nothing. Um, it's just, he plays on his PS5. I either watch TV or I'm on my computer. So I decided to do a video, and it's going to be a crappy video, and no, I don't think it's going to be that bad. I was just going through, and they have inspiration on there, and I saw some ideas on how to beat sad, which is the winter blues, I guess you want to call them. But there isn't much you can do. You don't want to go outside because it's cold or it's snowy or it's just plain crap, and you don't want to sit in front of the window because it's just boring, and you have to try to find something. Like I said, I have the I got an itch. I have a sun lamp, and it just blinds you. It to me it doesn't do anything. Um, but no, I just wanted to make a small video about winter and your moods, and I would like to know how your moods are in winter, if you have the same thing. The winter blues is what I call them, because they're they're winter blues, but they're depression, and you have to try to get through it, and it's not easy. I remember I was fine, and all of a sudden it hit, and I knew when it hit, I could feel it, and now I just kind of coast. Um, I wish I could sleep all day, but I can't. I stay up, 3, 4 days at a time, because I'm not tired. And I don't know why. I could get the melatonin and try that. I've tried that before. Um, for a while, I would take NyQuil. I have alcohol. I could take that. Um, I have marijuana. I could do that. But this shit don't really make me tired anymore. But I could try it. So, hope you have a great day. Take care.